In an exciting culmination of European football's elite competitions, the 2025 UEFA Europa League Final is set to take place, reigniting discussions about the growing prominence of English clubs on the continental stage. As the match approaches, comparisons are being drawn to previous all-English finals, which have become a notable trend in recent years. The implications of this trend extend beyond just the outcomes of individual matches. They reflect a larger narrative about the dominance of English football in Europe. Historically, all English finals have provided thrilling encounters that resonate not just among fans of the participating clubs but also throughout the footballing community. The most recent example of this was the 2023 UEFA Champions League Final, which saw Manchester City face Chelsea. This match was a milestone marking the increasing competitiveness of English teams in European tournaments. As one industry analyst noted, the presence of multiple English clubs in the latter stages of European competitions demonstrates the strength of the Premier League and its ability to attract top talent from around the world. The shift towards English dominance in European football can be attributed to several factors. Premier League clubs have benefited from substantial financial investments, both from domestic revenues and international broadcasting deals. These resources have enabled clubs to enhance their squads, hire top-tier coaching staff, and invest in youth development. For instance, in the last 5 years, the Premier League has seen a significant increase in its revenue, surpassing that of other European leagues. As a result, clubs like Liverpool, Manchester United, and Arsenal have been able to compete at the highest levels consistently. As the 2025 UEFA Europa League Final approaches, anticipation is building around the performances of the participating teams. Fans are eager to see if this final will continue the trend of all-English matchups and what that might mean for the clubs involved. Recent reports suggest that clubs that perform well in European competitions not only gain prestige but can also see a corresponding boost in their domestic league performances. However, the pressure to perform can also lead to challenges, with clubs needing to balance their squad depth and manage player fatigue. In addition to the competitive aspect, the commercial implications of English clubs succeeding in Europe cannot be overlooked. The reach of the Premier League has expanded globally, with a growing fan base that translates into lucrative merchandising opportunities and sponsorship deals. This visibility is further enhanced by the presence of high-profile players who draw attention and investment from around the world. As the footballing landscape continues to evolve, the outcomes of these European finals will undoubtedly shape the future of club football. The rise of English teams is not merely a fleeting trend but rather an indication of a paradigm shift in European football. Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely to see how the 2025 UEFA Europa League Final unfolds, as its implications are likely to resonate well beyond the pitch. Looking ahead, the question remains: can English clubs sustain their dominance in Europe, or will other leagues rise to challenge their supremacy? As the final approaches, the football world is poised at a crossroads where history could either be made or rewritten, setting the stage for a new era in European football. As the Premier League season approaches its climax, the race for European qualification has taken an unexpected turn, with 8th place potentially offering a ticket to continental competition. This twist comes in light of evolving UEFA regulations that could see an expanded Europa League, allowing more clubs to represent their leagues on the European stage. The current standings indicate a tightly contested battle, with several teams jockeying for position in the top half of the table. As it stands, clubs finishing as low as 8th could find themselves competing in Europe next season. This development has piqued the interest of both fans and analysts, as teams that might not have historically qualified for European tournaments now have a viable pathway to do so. The implications of this could be significant, altering not only recruitment strategies but also the financial landscape of the league. A key factor contributing to this situation is the anticipated introduction of additional slots for domestic leagues in European competitions, particularly the Europa League. According to UEFA guidelines, the number of clubs allowed to participate from each league will be increased, thus expanding opportunities for clubs that may have struggled in the past. This could lead to a more competitive Premier League as lower-ranked teams gain the motivation to push for higher placements knowing that the rewards are now within reach. Every point counts at this stage of the season, remarked a league analyst. Clubs that traditionally find themselves mid-table now have a genuine reason to aim for higher finishes, which could lead to a more thrilling conclusion to the season. The battle for European qualification is heating up not only for the traditional powerhouses like Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur but also for clubs like Brighton and Aston Villa, whose performances have exceeded expectations. Fans are eagerly watching to see which teams will rise to the occasion, while managers are strategizing to optimize their squads for the critical final matches of the season. Looking ahead, the ramifications of this evolving qualification landscape could be far-reaching. Clubs might begin to invest more in their squads, focusing on depth and quality to ensure they can compete at both domestic and European levels. Additionally, this could spark a shift in player recruitment, with clubs targeting talents who can thrive in high-pressure situations and cope with the demands of European competition. As the season draws to a close, all eyes will be on the final matchdays, where every point earned could translate into a coveted European spot. This unprecedented opportunity could reshape the future of several clubs in the Premier League, making the conclusion of the current season not only a race for titles but also a strategic fight for European glory. The unfolding drama promises to keep fans on the edge of their seats as they witness the potential emergence of new contenders in the European arena. As the Serie A season reaches its dramatic conclusion, fans are poised for an exhilarating finale that will determine not only the champions but also the teams fighting for survival in Italy's top football league. With critical matches scheduled for this Friday, the stakes have never been higher, and the appointment of referees and VAR officials adds another layer of anticipation to these crucial encounters. The Italian Football Federation (FIGC) has officially announced the refereeing appointments for the title-deciding clashes and the pivotal fixtures that will influence relegation battles. These decisions made public on Wednesday, May 21, 2025. Come at a time when the title race is tightly contested between Napoli and Inter Milan, both of whom have shown remarkable form throughout the season. The FIG's commitment to ensuring fair play is evident in its selection of experienced officials for these high-pressure matches, emphasizing the importance of accurate decision-making in the final moments of the season. As the teams prepare for what could be a historic Friday, the potential absence of key players due to injuries adds an element of unpredictability. Reports indicate that stars from Poland and France may miss the pivotal clash between Como and Inter Milan, heightening concerns over how such absences could impact the title race. Every player is crucial at this stage, and losing someone with the caliber of our key players would be a significant blow, noted Inter Milan's coach in a press briefing. The uncertainty surrounding player fitness underscores the competitive nature of Serie A, where every match can turn the tide of the title race. Moreover, the Serie A playoff semifinals are also set to capture the attention of football enthusiasts, particularly with the groundbreaking decision to broadcast the match between Juve Stabia and Cremonese live in English for the first time. This move not only broadens the reach of Italian football but also caters to a growing international audience eager to engage with Serie A's rich tapestry of stories and rivalries. The decision has been met with enthusiasm as it reflects the league's ongoing efforts to enhance its global appeal. In the thick of this excitement, fans and analysts alike are meticulously analyzing the permutations that could see Napoli or Inter Milan crowned champions. Various scenarios hinge on the outcomes of the remaining matches, with each point potentially shifting the balance in a league where every game carries monumental significance. As the tension builds, the anticipation of a thrilling finale is palpable. Supporters are gearing up for a weekend that promises to be filled with drama, emotion, and possibly history. As Serie A prepares for this electrifying conclusion, the implications extend beyond just the title. The outcomes will determine not only who lifts the coveted Scudetto but also which teams will face the disappointment of relegation. With the spotlight firmly on the pitch this Friday, the culmination of the season is set to be a showcase of football at its finest, where every decision made by the referees and VAR could prove decisive. In the coming days, all eyes will be on Italy as the final matches unfold, with fans eagerly awaiting the results that will shape the narrative of Serie A for years to come. The league's commitment to excellence both on and off the field promises an unforgettable closing chapter to this season's thrilling saga.